What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. We are down here. I'm trying to get I noticed on a couple of videos, you can see the shine of my lip gloss right here. And it looks like I had something in the corner of my mouth. I noticed it on the other video and I was like, no, it's actually the glistening of the lip gloss and you know what it does. So what's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. We are down here, girl. We're just doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a middle of the day. I already have one video needs to be edited, and this is going to be the second video of the day. So go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know you stopped by, girl. Somebody said they don't know about this new persona of me smoking on video. I was like, this new persona. I didn't know I was giving. Do I give y'all persona? Girl, let me tell you something. If you meet me, ask my family, ask anybody. I'm the same way, girl. I'm the same way. You know how many times I say things to my family and somebody, they be like, Erica, your ass is crazy. I'm the same way. Yeah. Yeah. But the reason why I made this channel is so that I can say what the fuck I want to say. Right? Because you can't say what you want to say all the time. I come from a family of very argumentative people. Somebody's always hollering and screaming. I used to talk loud too. I used to talk real loud. You go back and watch my videos. And in therapy, I learned that I was speaking loud like that. Not only was that a safe space, my car at the time, because I was at the end of like a narcissistic relationship with a narcissist. And I started making my videos towards the end, started making videos again. And I was loud in the videos. And because the car is like insulated, so you tend to talk loud. I tend to talk louder in the car because it's just me in there and it's just insulated and I feel like I'm just in there by myself. But in therapy, I learned it's because I come from a family where I didn't feel like I was heard, right? And I didn't feel like I was heard. Like I have like, I don't know, I don't think it's PTSD, but I'm triggered by people interrupting me. Oh my God, I cannot. When I tell you I cannot stand that, because it's like a thing from the environment, the family environment that I grew up in. Um, there wasn't, not so much on my maternal side. I don't think, not so much, but on the other side is very patriarchal, very male focused, male centered. So the men's voices were amplified before the women, right? A lot of men talking over women, talking loud over women, talking loudly over women, dismissing experiences, telling you that's not what you went through. I'm gonna tell you what you went through. Mansplaining, a lot of that. So one of the reasons why I made my video, where I made a channel, and I encourage anybody to make a channel, is say what you want to say. If you have things that you want to say and you want to share your opinions about things. I used to have a blog and it was called She Has an Opinion About Everything, because I could have an opinion when I thought I needed to share my opinion about everything. Now, as I've grown older, I feel like there's some things that you don't need to hear my opinion. I have my opinion, but I don't have to share it with you. As a younger woman, I felt like I needed to express all the opinions that I have. But that's one of the main reasons why I made a YouTube channel, is to talk about whatever. And I use the reality shows to talk about like relationship dynamics, right? That's why I don't really do scripted shows, because scripted shows, I'm like, even though you can see the dynamic because they're mimicked right in film, I just feel better knowing that these people are partially, they're not acting, right? These are actual emotions that we're seeing, or the lack of emotions that we're not seeing. um so that's one of the reasons. And so, girl, that's really one of the reasons why I made my channel, so I can say what the hell I want to say. So I was a little taken aback and I was like, this person is new, they must be new. And I'm like, this new persona, I'm me, girl. This is how I am in public might be a little quieter at first, right? Because that's just me, and I'm an observer. I need to look at you, see how you move first. I got my eye on you like this, focus on you. And so it's not a persona. This is how I am. Yeah, like I said, when you first meet me, I might be a little quieter until I get comfortable, but I'm the same. That's not an act. I'm like this. The way I talk, like you can ask my children, the way I talk to them, it's the same thing. Same tone, same cadence, same. It's the same. This is just me. This is who I am. So I know some people feel a way about seeing people smoking because I guess you're supposed to. I think is that a trauma response? Respectability is a trauma response. It's respectability politics and respectability ideas are a form of control, and I reject stuff like that. Like if it's not a control in the way, you probably wouldn't even use the word control because it's not what it is. But if you um or anything that you say that I feel like you're trying to put parameters on me and my how I exist, yeah, no, I can't get jiggy with that. So if you think me smoking reefer, you don't like it, one thing I do promote here is individual sovereignty and having the power in yourself to make decisions for yourself that fit your needs. So I would empower you if you are uncomfortable by me smoking reefer. Is it that you're uncomfortable or you're like, how does she have the fucking balls to do that? Like, we're supposed to act a certain way and she's like not doing that. So does that make you uncomfortable? Or do you have like, you just think smoking is gross, it's nasty? I think it's nasty. Some people just don't like it. I'm not smoking a cigarette. Now I can see if I was smoking a cigarette, then I would be like, ugh, she down there smoking cigarettes? No, girl. It's here from the earth. It's for here. It's here put here for me and for you. So yeah, no. I remember I was thinking about that the other day, how like before it was decriminalized, I guess that people were very apprehensive in publicly sharing that they smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because on Instagram, if I post something that has to do like all the videos where I'm smoking, they it's like some type of restriction they put on those videos. I've had posts taken down if I showed like what if I do a dispensary haul, I will show like all the stuff that I got from the dispensary, all the fun stuff, and I like to share because the packaging looks they're so creative in the packaging, the way they do packaging, that I like to share it because it's so pretty, but they always get taken down. And it's funny because I could line up 10 rolls of alcohol and it wouldn't be taken down. But if I post some reefer, girl, they taking it down. Get it out of here. But alcohol, I could put a whole display of different types of alcohol in front of me. I could actually make drinks on here. People who sell things that are cannabis related, they have to use actual they use flowers, like to like when you see the people doing the roll, they're like promoting rolling papers or promoting things to anything cannabis related. They can't use cannabis. They have to use little beads. People actually, I've seen people use actual real broccoli, like grind up broccoli, so or candy. I've seen people use like M&Ms or nerds, um, flower petals. I've seen that. But you can't use. If I post a picture with, and you could see this nugget right here, they will take the post down. Absolutely not. But if I was like, here, drink this. This is the drink I make. They'll be like, it would be okay. I would be able to show it to you. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? And I don't think there's too many documented cases of the the harmful adverse effects that cannabis ingestion, smoking reefer has a negative effect on the people. Like people who do it are a danger to people. Not too many documented cases, I don't think, that what is it. And it's like, it's almost like, no, but you can drink, honey. Drink. Shrink that liver up, soak it up, let that liver soak it up. But anything else, I can't. So if it bothers you that I smoke reefer, what I roundabout way is saying, empower yourself and just change the channel. You have like so much power within yourself that you don't have to watch me. You know what I'm saying? I might be captivating and you probably can't turn away. Have that effect. Sometimes I have that effect. And sometimes I have the opposite effect. Some people look at me and be like, "Ugh, she get on my nerves." But what usually, what in my experience, what I get on nerve, how I get on your nerves is because you don't have the pussy to do it or say it. So I get on your nerves. But you wish you could say it. But you can say it. That's the crazy part. But you operating from some level of control, respectability. What is this new persona with you smoking? Girl, you know how many dispensary runs I've made? That's why I was like, this person has to be new. And I recognize the y'all who have been here, come in, come out, you leave for a while, come back. Some people say they leave because, girl, you be talking crazy to us, but I gotta come back because what you said was kind of right. I didn't like that you said it, but you can't deny the truthfulness in it. Like, ooh, it's like a gut punch. Ooh, ooh. That's why I said I shake your shoulders and unwind your eyes so you can get like a representation that I'm not over here patting. I will pat your back and rub your back, but then, you know, I pat you like I'm burping you like a little baby. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Okay. Yeah, this is a space where people like, I feel like this is a space where we're not operating in those kind of structures and like systems. Like we're like, you're trying, if you are here, it's like new here, you might be trying to exit the matrix is the most recognizable term, but I call it the patrix because patriarchy, it's not really the mother, right? It's not matrix. Matrix is mother. It's not really the mother that's confining and repressing you. It's really the father that's doing that, the patriarchy. So I like to exist in a space where the systems that I can avoid putting me in alignment with the patriarchy, and that's gone down to how women are supposed to act and how women are supposed to. That's what I said on Twitter last night. I said supposed to in quotes. I said that has the girls in the chokiest of chokeholds. What you think someone is supposed to do will have you fucked up every single time, especially what you think men are supposed to do. That has the girls scrambling all the time. What men are supposed to do and what women are supposed to do. I like to create an environment, and that's why I'm like, it's Happy Pride Month, right? And I'm an advocate, ally, accomplice, um, co-conspirator with the LGBTQIA community. You understand what I'm saying? And part of that is because anyone outside of white male heterosexual Christian thin and able body is it's a welcome. Like it's like you're outside of that, and so you want to be all the way outside of that, and then also not operate in structures and systems that oppress you, that aren't beneficial for women. I want you to step out of those things and feel comfortable, even if you are, like I said, I'm not a marriage advocate, but I am a partnering advocate, to where you're in a mutually beneficial partnership with someone, and where you're both attuned, balanced within your masculine and feminine energies. You're not operating from this hierarchy, where he thinks you came from him, and so therefore you are here to be his servant, right? Pimp light, like pimp light, like, it's so crazy how there's all this like angst towards men who pimp women, but the whole system, the patriarchal system, is pimping women. Whether you're like in a marriage, right? Nobody likes to hear that, but the way that it's structured, if you're following like a traditional quote male centered type of path, if you're walking in that, um, that doesn't benefit you. And it's very much, you're just free labor and you need to do for me, right? And we see how people are socialized. So you understand, like, oh, it's what they can do for me, what this woman can do for me. And then women are the ones who actually need the deprogramming because the men are benefiting from you being wound up, right? They're benefiting from you centering them. So this is a space where you step outside of all of those systems. We don't live in like a restrictive, there's discipline, right? You have discipline, and that's self-discipline and things that you are in control of. Like, you are not, you can't control anyone outside of you. You cannot. And I don't even know what kind of life it would be to be like, I literally, when I'm like reading comments in the blogs, and I'm like, can you imagine being so full of like that kind of hatred that you're running around enforcing rules that oppress you as well? Like the comments on the LGBTQ post, it's crazy. And like I said the other day, um, this is a space where you're like, that queer people are outside of the matrix, even though all queer people have some unlearning to do, because we're all under this system. We've all been conditioned and programmed in a way under this system. And so a lot of people are trying to unlearn those things. And so when you get people who are trying to conserve those things, conservatives, right? Black people are conservative, right? Whether they like it or not. The only thing that makes you not conservative is your racial identity. That's it. That's why you freak out when people are actually standing in their conservatism, when they want to conserve old male centered systems, right? Marriage is a male centered system. It's not woman centered at all. It's so crazy. It's even when you even think about the bride's family has to pay for the wedding. Girl, you ain't, what are you getting out of this? Oh, a man. That's the prize at the end of the day. So, girl, I'm down here. I'm smoking my reefer, drinking my coffee. You know what I'm saying? Talking about shit, girl. So it's whatever. If you don't like it, you can change the channel. I said all that to say you can change the channel. I'm in a good mood today. My son is graduating from high school today, later on. So I'm excited about that. We pressed his gown and his sashes, and he is really happy. I went in there, he was asleep. I'm like, okay. He was sleeping, getting his rest. So I'm excited about that. And I was like, let me go in here and make another video real quick. So I took Maxine out. We took a little walk, and she's so funny because it's so funny how you can train an animal. she'll I'll open the door and I'll be like, come on, let's go, like, let's go, and I'll do my hand like this, and she's not hearing well. I feel like she can hear a little bit, like I feel like she hear high pitches, but normally, because when I whistle, sometimes she'll like do her head, turn around or whatever. But she's an old girl, so anyways, so I will try to go out the door and I'll be like, come on. And she'll be looking at me. But if I get her leash and walk with the leash towards the door, then she's like, okay, I'm going for a walk. And this, she won't come if I do like this. But then when I get her leash and I step over the threshold outside, she'll come outside and then she'll be looking at me like, put my leash on. And I'll be like, girl, don't you want to be free? Let's go. And so then I'll run down the stairs and then she'll run after me, and then I'll have to put her leash on if I want to continue the walk. Otherwise, she'll run back upstairs. I'll be like, no, girl, let's go. We need to walk. You're getting old. She's still skipping steps on her way up. She's not moving up like that. She's still hopping on her way up. Like, she skips steps so cute. She looks like her little hind legs move at the same time. So she looks like a rabbit. You know how rabbits look when they're hopping and running? Both of their legs go back at the same time. So she looks like that. So I took her for a walk and then I made me some coffee. They canceled the meeting. So I was like, let me go down here and make a video. And then I was thinking when I was smoking weed, how I just was popped up in your face. I was like, oh, this person was like, what is this new persona? I was like, I can see how long you've been on my channel. I can see how many comments you've left on my channel. I can see the first video you've ever left a comment on. I can see how long you've been around. So for somebody to say, what's this new persona? I'm like, who the fuck? You are not supposed, you're not from around here. You're not from around here. And you're trying to act like you are and you're not. You just like expose yourself. Everybody's looking at you like, what you talking about? New persona. This is what the doll does down here. I smoke reefer. I talk my shit. And then we just do our thing. You know what I'm saying? We try to learn a little bit, try to laugh a little bit, try to joke a little bit, try to keep it mostly lighthearted, but sometimes the folks be pissing me off, and I try not to raise my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Getting all upset, all uptight, and stuff like that. I like to keep my shoulders down, but sometimes the girls they get on my nerves. So that's what it's all about around here. And I could tell the person wasn't new. I was like, what's this new persona of you smoking? I don't like it. And that's why I said, I think you guys think, some people think that we're avatars and that you're able to control, like this is like a simulation. It is, but you aren't in control of me. See, that's where you're gonna get fucked up every single time. Is you thinking you can control me? That is going to fuck you up every time. Girl, what does he want? Girl, somebody trying to show me they flowers in they backyard. Girl, I don't care. Men be so happy when they do stuff. They want you to see and they want you to approve, but they your leaders. Girl, I can't take it. Anyways, what was I saying now? Oh, so yeah, I said let me make a video. The girls, I'm not gonna let them raise my shoulders too much. When they mess with the kids and when they mess with vulnerable people, I think that's when I get really like, oh, JoJo Siwa is she bisexual? Is she the B? She's the B. Well, it's so funny. It's so funny. So it says JoJo Siwa Chris Hughes kisses his boo JoJo Siwa. Oh. Oh, it might be a lavender relationship. Oh, but maybe they're both bisexual. Cause Chris Hughes, he's a nice looking dude. He's well manicured. Who's in the bed with him? Jesse Nelson. How old is this? I don't even know who Chris Hughes is. What does he do? Oh, Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother. Chris Hughes has been slammed by Celebrity Big Brother. Chris Hughes sparks outrage after controversial comment to JoJo Siwa on Celebrity Big Brother. Reality fans are not happy with Chris Hughes after a tense moment. But there's no comments here. So did they have like an issue? Y'all tell me. I don't know what's going on with JoJo Siwa. It says, okay, Chris Hughes, Love Island alum, has shared his thoughts on his relationship with JoJo Siwa, the 22-year-old Dance Mom star. When asked about his current relationship status with JoJo, he responded with a guarded one-word answer, happy. This response came during a YouTube Q&A session with House of Cavani, where Chris expressed his admiration for JoJo, calling her his favorite person and favorite human. Chris and JoJo formed a close bond while filming Celebrity Big Brother, with many speculating about the nature of their relationship. Despite rumors, both Chris and JoJo have maintained that their relationship is platonic, with JoJo describing it as a soulmate friendship. Chris's latest response suggests he values his connection to JoJo and his content, and he is content with their current dynamic. He's nice looking. I'm not mad at his face. He's nice looking. He's a nice looking dude. I'm not even mad at her. Is she bisexual? That's the only thing. That's the only explanation. Or she just is pansexual. She might be pansexual. It's not platonic anymore. It's been a bit beautiful development, a beautiful connection. And it says I'm absolutely head over heels for him, and he's the same way. Oh, good for them. This was a day ago. I said B is for bisexual. It's giving lavender relationship. Not gonna lie, I was about to say that too, but lavender, you're not intimate, sexually intimate with your gay partner. He's gay, queer. I don't know. I've never seen lavender with like a queer. You're not supposed to have any type of sexual relationship. You're just married for the benefits of being married. That's what more people should be doing. To me, I feel like it. You're gonna get the benefits and the tax breaks of being married. You might as well just marry a gay dude. Don't want to be married so bad. Have a whole wedding. So shout out to JoJo Siwa and Chris Hughes, who, like I said, he is a nice looking white boy. Yeah, he's a nice looking guy. Okay. Let's see what else is happening. Okay. Safari hits a TikTok dance while bumping to Cassie.
So,
No, I'm
what
saying it's
now?
Okay.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready, set, go.
Says, is your summer body ready? Yes, almost. Still in the gym? Healing from surgery? Not close. Gonna enjoy my big back summer. Mind your business. You gonna get what you gonna get. That's what it is. Vanessa Bryant seemingly addresses swirling pregnancy rumors after the internet tries to play detective. I'm protecting my peace, not pregnant, and having fun all summer. I'm not mean. I'm just not the one. Okay, where did y'all see Vanessa Bryant was pregnant at? It's been over 5 years, and Vanessa Bryant has held up Kobe's legacy and with nothing but honor. Who gives a fuck if she's dating or pregnant? Y'all niggas are weird. And I know, but Vanessa Bryant isn't pregnant. But what if she was? All these men talking shit like you guys are the same ones texting the side chick at your child's birth. I don't understand what happened. What started the rumor? It says a super random and bizarre rumor started floating around the internet this past week, claiming Vanessa Bryant, the 43-year-old widow of NBA legend Kobe Bryant, who is also a Virgo, is pregnant again. Blurry, unverified photo hit social media streets, and next thing you know, folks on TikTok were playing detective, claiming she was hiding a baby bump. Some users even pushed wild theories that she was allegedly expecting a child with a basketball player. From longtime fans who follow her journey, it felt off base. Vanessa has clearly been focused on her healing, her daughters, and preserving her husband's legacy ever since his tragic helicopter crash in 2020. That took the lives of her 13-year-old daughter, Gianna Taylor, and Kobe. Now, Vanessa ain't the type of chick to go back and forth with trolls online, but this time she seemingly shut the gossip down in the most savage, subtle way possible. Instead of issuing a big formal denial, sis hit her Instagram stories with that energy. She posted a meme of Rihanna that said, me protecting my peace, not pregnant and still having fun." But that wasn't all. Yeah, and then she said, "I'm not mean. I'm just not the one." Let's read some of the comments. A lie will spread faster than the truth. Mind you, she's grown. And if she was pregnant, her husband died 5 years ago. She can move on if she wants to. The same men complaining would have another girlfriend before they lowered the casket. Please miss me and let that lady live. I want to ask the little computer. A woman who became a widow took time to heal, take care of her kids, does not need to be anyone else's timeline for her own life. Vanessa was faithful when Kobe was running around when they were younger. He's been dead 5 years and people policing her. Come on, man. Since you got your degree and know everything, the way people be worried about grown women and her vagina is very concerning. It's control. And oh my God, how dare you, the widow of, that's how they're going to do Lauren London. Lauren London has had to publicly say she doesn't want to have sex with anybody for the rest of her life. And that's probably the quiet the niggas down. She might be for real, because I'm like, when you get a certain age, you're like, girl, I don't even care. Like, okay, I'm good. Some girls are like, no, I need the beefcake. Some girls are like, no, I get familiar with myself and I do what I need to do. But some people are not even worried about it. Like women can be celibate for so long. Men have no control. And because they have no control and they're not even guided or socialized to have control, they figure they need to control you. Because men don't understand how can women go so long and not have sex. They have no idea. They're like, what? Girl, no. They'd be so happy. They'd be like, I'm 3 months celibate. Girl, please. How long have you been celibate? Do you celibate or buy a bit? Don't nobody have time for that. So they want to control the girls. And so if you're a widow, like Kobe Bryant is one of the best, right? Athlete, one of the best. So men admire him, right? So how dare you? They feel like once you have a child, once you have been married, once you are with that guy, that you are not supposed to be with anyone else. Uh, they even do that with Sierra. Like Sierra was not supposed to be moved. She was not supposed to move on. She was supposed to be, you know how Erica Mena crashes out over Safari? That's who they wanted Sierra to be. You know, the preference, who doesn't get preferential treatment, is crashing out, trying to tell everybody what a waste man he is, right? He don't give a fuck. He's still gonna get pussy because all he got to do is show his dick, and the girls is gonna be like doing cartwheels trying to land on it. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't give a fuck. But the way that Erica Mena was acting or does act every now and again, she comes out, crashes out about Safari and tries to get everybody to be like, he's a waste man. He doesn't take care of his kids. Girl, the girls don't care. They do not care. Especially the girls with no kids. They don't give a fuck. Girl, what you talking about? That's Safari. Have you seen his thing? That's what they focused on. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't care about stuff like that. Sierra was supposed to be like that about Future. Be online, acting a fool. That's why they can't stand Russell Wilson. And then Russell Wilson, on top of that, you an athlete married to a white woman. Y'all got divorced, and then you went and married a black single mother. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? that's how that's how they act. That's how they act. They really act like that. So once they've been attached to a man, there it's almost like you can't move on, especially if that man has some kind of reverence, a public figure. You know, he's done something for his community or has made a lot of money. They're like, how dare you? You're supposed to be the long suffering widow. You're supposed to wear a black veil forever, girl. That's what they want. Let Lauren London pop out with a nigga. Then when I tell you these niggas is gonna lose it, them niggas who got Nipsey's face tattooed on them, girl. Like I said, a checkered flag will do, girl. A checkered flag will do. Um, I wouldn't explain shit. I would have come out and said, if I am pregnant, it's none of your fucking business. Period. That's it. And moved on about my day. Tyrese Gibson says cancel culture is the greatest gift. I feel like Tyrese is trying to hold. Like I feel like people who keep talk. I feel like people who keep talking about cancel culture. It's almost as though you feel like you're doing something and you're going against the grain by doing it, and I don't care if you cancel me. But you don't, there's not really any type of cancellation, especially for men in a patriarchy, right? Because after Puffy has been accused of, alleged to, people complaining about him, every artist on his fucking label is broke, damn near. Okay, they don't have any control over their own creative work. He was still given the key to New York after all of that. They just took it away with these allegations. Men don't suffer from cancel culture, girl, please. I think the only man who might be suffering from cancel culture is Daniel Caesar and Brian McKnight. You on your way, nigga. Everything you do, nigga. Brian McKnight is on his way, girl. You on your way to having empty seats. About to look like Soldier Boy the other day. Did y'all see Soldier Boy? I said, this has to be a sound check. It was probably about 17 people in there. No, it looked like it was probably, I'm trying to get a visual. It's probably like 12 people in there. No more than 25 people in there. And he's walking back and forth. Why me waiting? Why me whoa?
I need to live this quickly and China.
I'm tracking on them. Everybody looking like, girl, give it up, Soldier Boy. That's what's about to be for Brian McKnight. Let's see what TYRESE said about cancel culture, girl. I'm telling you, that's what it is. Cancel culture is, this is a post. It wasn't an audio. So it says, cancel culture is the greatest gift. There will be no such thing as being canceled if they weren't watching your every move. This is biblical. God will never give you something or somebody else is supposed to have. When I tell you supposed to, it fucks a lot. What you think somebody is supposed to do, it will fuck you up every fucking time. Trust me. God will never give you something or someone else is supposed to have. Keep flying. Keep being a disruptor. Keep elevating. And you're not really a disruptor. You create chaos to enforce the patriarchy. You're not really a disruptor. A disruptor is someone who steps outside of the system that benefits them and helps other people that is at a disadvantage because of that system. You're not doing anything great, my nigga. Sorry. Only those that are different change things. I hope I get canceled again because I've booked 35 movies, had 5 #1 singles, and 3 #1 albums after it. I don't even think if we were to apply cancel culture, I don't think you've ever been canceled. You always have supporters, TYRESE. You always have supporters. You always will. I want to read a couple comments. You ain't about to reverse psychologize us into uncanceling you. Sit down. TYRESE, please. I don't even think we tried to cancel you. You just gently asked you to go away and see that lady. Cancel culture evokes accountability, which is not the same as people attempting to destroy your name, career, or life due to unwarranted hate and disdain. You didn't get these blessings out of being canceled. You got them because you deserve them. At least TYRESE has chilled out. Kanye, take notes. Things that are destined for you by God are yours and cannot be taken away. Who's been canceled that didn't deserve to be canceled? He has a point, especially for celebrities living life without being under a microscope. I'm sure they feel liberated, child. Somebody put modern day witch hunt.
Oh, hell no. I know that dress ain't got you thinking that kind of No,
modern day witch hunt. Who's witch hunting TYRESE? Y'all just be making up shit. Who the fuck is hunting TYRESE? Who the fuck is, girl, your stardom doesn't match your complacency with something that didn't even need to happen to be relevant. I agree, especially celebs who supported the Orange Julius don't want to be canceled. Move correctly. I think it's simple to me. I don't even know what TYRESE is talking about. Oh, I know that's right. When I tell you I love gymnasts, I love their bodies. I do. They be so athletic and petite. I love it. I love it. This is Jordan Chiles slayed the runway at Sports Illustrated swimsuit runway show. She did a forward flip, no hands, girl. She's strutting. I'm gonna show y'all. Yes, ma'am. When I tell you I love gymnasts' bodies, I love the way they walk, everything. Yeah, she did a forward no hand flip. And her foot one in front of the other. And she's a little bow legged too. So we got one foot. Come on, walk. Yes, girl. You should have nothing negative to say about a gymnast. I'm sorry. Get up there and swing your legs around and around and around and around. You do it then. You do it then. Hey, bitch. Let me read some of these comments. All of you are on here saying not my type, but good for her are wild. because it's not like y'all had a chance. And that's the crazy part. Y'all see a woman walking down the runway, you think you should be able to say whether or not you want her. Ugh. Finally, bringing back sports in Sports Illustrated. An athlete in her athlete bag, strutting her athletic body. I love it. God, black women make my day so much better. She said, look, ma, no hands. And no, darling, I don't dance. I'm clicking at all of your pages who are talking shit, giving backhanded compliments, or just being weird. And none of y'all have the face or body to diss her. That's, girl, there's this dude I follow on, I just started following him on Instagram. He was in my Explore page. When I tell you he's about 6'5", 6'4", big African man, okay? And people getting his comments, he's big, like big and tall, he's big, right? So people getting his comments talking shit. You know what he does? He goes to their page and then he shows the image of them and then the comment that they made about him. And
my turn, 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 my turn.
They be like, you fat, nasty, some. He goes to their page, they be like this. How you calling somebody fat and where is your neck? How do you have the nerve to be in somebody's comments calling them nasty? Girl. And then some dude was in his inbox, called him gay, but then he turned out he was liking all his damn comments and videos, but you want to call him gay. Girl, he be tearing their ass up. Let me see if I can find, I know I have one of his videos because I posted it to Instagram. Not Instagram, Twitter. I posted it to Twitter. Let me see if I can find him. His name is, let me see what Puffy said.
Need to be banished. White men like Trump need to be banished. White men like Trump
is this
need to be banished.
Is this AI?
White men like Trump.
Is that AI? Is that AI? Because you don't know. How do you do an AI detector? He's crazy. Okay, hold on. Let me get oh, here, let me go up here. I don't think that's the problem. You just look and then they put a barfing emoji. Nothing. He's not looking for a girlfriend. He's insecure about how big he is and ordered a prostate penis from Amazon. He's going to this lady's comment, looking at all her comments. Oh, and it turns out to be a man. You didn't know that you can get prosthetics off of Amazon, and don't be real half of the time. Guys do it to get followers. It happens. You gay. And then he shows the guy DM'd him with a picture, like from responding to one of his stories with the heart eye emoji. And then to add insult to injury, they be talking about he's so big that he must have a little shawanga. And it don't look, he be showing his print and everything else, and it do not look like it's little. And he put it, and it's so funny because, and then I was like, let me see. Somebody in the comments was like, he's either a Virgo, a Gemini, or a Sagittarius. He got in the comments talking about, I'm a Sagittarius. I said, see, it'd be petty. That's why it's gonna be good between Stefan and Kiari down to about the Libra. But he be acting nonchalant, and then you will see his print. Girl, it ain't little. He'll be like, you so big you probably can't even see your thing. And then he'll do a video and he'll be doing his hands like this, and then you can see, you can see like that thing ain't little, girl. It looks very heavy. Okay. It looks very heavy. Look how big he is. And this is the dude saying that he's gay. He in the comments saying he's gay. He's gay. Got him out here calling you gay when he's the real fish. Girl, that shit is hilarious. He be tearing them up. I'm gonna share it with y'all.
My turn, my turn, my turn, my turn, my turn, my turn, my turn. my turn, 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 my turn.
He be wearing the people out.
My turn, 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 my turn.
A woman said disgusting. Here we go.
My turn, my turn, my turn, my turn, my turn.
And then he shows pictures of them. He goes to their page and pulls pictures of them, and then he makes a little reel and he posts it with their nasty comment, and then he like posted like he's looking through his phone and he has this song playing, my turn, my turn, and then he shows pictures of you, and the pictures be looking crazy. The people, when I tell you, the people be looking crazy as hell. Girl, it's funny to me. Anyways, y'all, I gotta go. It's 1:00. It's lunchtime. I'm gonna start editing this other video so I can get y'all 2 videos today, hopefully. Anyways, yeah, so that's it. That's all I gotta talk about, girl. We just down here. I just wanted to come down here and shoot it real quick with y'all. So take care of each other, protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace. Oh, one thing. Persona means mask. So no, we don't. We rip them off around here, right? Ain't no mask.